stressed for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest but I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down. Cause honestly, don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you.
Welcome to day number 1, everyone. It is day 1 of a 5-day boot camp. We're going to help you attract high-ticket clients using Facebook groups. So today we're talking about the one proven client attraction funnel. Hang on in, and everybody joining us live, come on in. The Zoom room is open for all the VIPs. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I just wanna go my own way. 'Cause I am on my way. 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 Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out there for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaches, sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Everybody's business. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out. If you're out there on the live stream, come on into the VIP room. There'll be a link up or around, somewhere around the video for you to come on in.
Hey, would you rather stay right here?
make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here, make everything disappear? Lay low in the beaches sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a good life, sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages, citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides, always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies, you know it is all lies. Hey, would you rather stay right here, make everything disappear? Keep playing my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here, make everything disappear? Lay low in the beaches sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Put your rose-colored glasses on.
All right, we're getting closer to kickoff time. If you're out there on the stream, come on in to the Zoom room. You'll find a link around somewhere, wherever you're watching this video. If you're on replay, that's okay. Scroll through. The content will be up soon.
Of yesterday, don't you wanna go further away from the fray? Let's not get stuck in our worries, we'll make our own way. Won't you come outside where the sunflowers bloom? Breathe in the air, look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd. Just you and me together, it will all seem better outside. Just us in the sky. I will go wherever, I'll be yours Are we part of this circus? Is it innate? Feels like a heavy burden, but I can't relate. Do our actions even matter? Or is this our fate? At least now I'm feeling better, I know I'm here to stay. Won't you come outside where the sunflowers bloom? Breathe in the air, look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd. Just you and me together, it will all seem better outside. Just us in the sky. I will go wherever, I'll be yours forever.
Those that are starting to join us inside of the VIP room, you'll see there's a poll up. It's kind of a little bit of a roll call as well, so make sure you click that little button and answer the poll.
I'm hearing the beat now, it's pulling me in. Meet me at midnight, oh yeah, oh yeah. If you're ready to get down, bring your friends. Meet me at midnight, oh yeah, oh yeah. Down on your knees.
Hope you've got your workbooks ready. If you haven't, just ask Dr. Sparkle. She'll get them to you.
It's like we're magnetic. You're pulling me in. I'll never forget this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Young and we're ready, so don't be afraid. Don't need to play or hate the game. Down on your knees, you're begging, please, you want it. My love's like fire, it'll leave you burning. Down on your knees, you're begging, please, you want it. My love's so sweet, sweetheart. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it.
Oh, here we go. It must be getting close because it's the Sparkle song, baby. All right, everyone get ready to dance.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
It's lonely to dance alone.
Always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light. Just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares
I love it, Andrea. Purple butterfly and all, and it sparkles. Woo!
go ahead and shine.
And sparkles.
Darling, go ahead and shine. My
Come on, turn those cameras on. It's the only way to have fun is if we can see your faces.
just shine.
You've just walked into a conference room.
Shouldn't doubt yourself. 'cause
We're about to have an
you're
amazing training. Let's turn those cameras on, even if you're in your PJs.
You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step
Come on, step into the light. That's
Just
it.
give
Woo!
a try. Know that
Hey,
it's time to
Rosella.
let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way
There we
too
go.
long.
Susanna's on board now. Come on, Gloria. You can do it. Dawn, Bonnie, Maria Boo.
Than the others think. And who cares if you might miss it? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go
Hey,
ahead
Christina.
and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine.
T-minus 1 minute.
'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Shine, darling.
All right, we're heading into the final chorus now. Turn those cameras on. We can do it. Let's get warmed up and ready for this party. Even if you just do, give me some sparkle fingers. Ready? We're all going to shine and sparkle together.
Shine.
Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. We don't care if you mess it up. Imperfect action, baby.
Shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
Excellent. Well, thank you everyone for joining me in today's dance party. We are kicking off day 1 of the 7-figure Freedom Funnel Bootcamp, where we're going to teach you how to land high-ticket clients using Facebook groups. I'm going to share lots and lots of cool stuff with you over the coming days, but let's just do a tiny little bit of housekeeping before we get stuck in. If you're out on the live stream, make sure you use this link below so I can actually see your beautiful face, just like Melissa's right here, so you can watch and comment out there on the live stream. Also, if you have not yet done so, make sure you've downloaded the overview. It's going to give you a checklist of all the prize draws and everything so that you can have lots of fun. My husband's bringing me my coffee. Priorities.
In the right glass.
In the right glass even. Thank you, Danny. Everyone needs a Danny. Hashtag everyone needs a Danny. Now, for those who have showed up here live, we've got a couple of extra good benefits for you. One, there is a prize draw for the most interactive person in the chat, which means somebody is counting. Sarah. Sarah is counting. So most interactive in chat, there is a prize draw for that. Plus also we're going to do some quiet dark time live Q&A, and we've got some activities and fun things lined up for you. All right. Now, if you have not yet got the workbook, then speak to Dr. Sparkle. That's the QR code right there, or that's the link right there. She will hook you up with your workbook. Or if you haven't got reminders and you are watching this and thinking, I wish I had a live reminder so I didn't miss the live, then you need to go to this one here. Dr. Sparkle will hook you up, or snap that thing over there and she will hook you up with a live reminder so you don't miss any upcoming live reminders. And then you get to hang out with these amazing people. Look, hey everyone, turn your cameras on. The only way I know you're learning is watching your head nods and your smiles. Pretend you've turned up to an event, you've walked in a room and everyone has to see your face. Yes? Yes? Awesome. Love it. It keeps me pumped when I can see that you're learning, taking notes, and you feed off the room as well. Think about, a live event. That's what I want, is I want to see your faces. It's a rule. Come on, turn those cameras on. All right, so today, we're going to be talking about the one proven client attraction funnel. It is the highest converting lead magnet that will get people from cold to sold. But over the coming days, we will be covering a few different topics over the 5 days. So today, it is the one proven client attraction funnel that has been working for our business and helping us grow up to 7 figures, being able to run this particular type of lead magnet, which we'll get into today. Tomorrow, we're going to look at the one winning offer. So if you're struggling to kind of pull all the pieces together and get the right types of clients to you, then you're going to not want to miss tomorrow's episode, a lesson. And number 3 is the best day. This was the game changer for my business when I worked out this one repeatable growth strategy. It's 3 simple words, but it shifted the way I do business, and it actually helps you grow your business faster. So day 3, I would have to say, is my personal favorite. And then on day 4, we're going to be covering the one way to sell. So you don't feel sleazy, salesy and gross. If you're struggling to kind of ask for the price, then you will not want to miss day number 4. And then finally on day 5, we're going to be talking about the power of one. Now you're going to start seeing a very, very much reoccurring pattern around the number 1 through this entire event. But let's talk about today, shall we? Today, we're going to talk first about the one thing that I have known or worked out over these, I can't even tell you how many years of running an online business. But the one thing that gets people from cold to sold the fastest, right? That is what we're going to be talking about, and that is the highest converting lead magnet that I have come across. I'm also going to show you what a signature method is, and then we're going to dive deeper into that tomorrow. Then we're going to give you some home play. That should actually say home play. Let me fix that. We're going to give you some home play, because we don't do homework here, we do home play, because business should be fun. Then we're going to do some Q&A time. there's a live challenge, and you'll get to know more about that one soon. And then, of course, Q&A time. We've got our amazing coaches in here with you now who are here to support you and help you through this training as well. So if you're here live, you're going to get that special time that you don't get on the replay. So this is one really good reason for turning up live. So guys, let's have a little chat about the one proven client attraction funnel. That seriously is the one thing that you can do today that I know will build the know, like, and trust factor better than any other method out there. It will help you get your leads and use this particular lead magnet so that you can get your clients 200% times faster from cold to sold. So let me talk to you a little bit about live. I've been running live video or doing live videos since 2015, and I was petrified about going live. I was scared shitless, so scared. I remember my first live, I kept putting off and putting off and putting off. And then the day I hit that button, I felt the sweat rolling down my back, even into my butt crack. Like, I was petrified of going live. But then what I discovered was it was actually helping me get more clients. And then one day I had this crazy idea. Why don't I go live every day for 365 days just to kind of see what happened? And we went from about 2,000 followers over on Facebook to over 70,000 people in 12 months just from going live. And the great thing about live is when you put people into a container like a Facebook group, it doesn't matter how big the Facebook group is, if you are being very consistent with going live inside of your Facebook group, and you can certainly share it out onto other platforms, it doesn't matter how big the group is. It could be a micro small group, or it could be a really big group with micro engagement. You see, 80% of your viewers are actually on replay. So using live and putting your ideal clients in a container like a Facebook group, you can serve them, you can love on them, and you can get them from cold to sold so much faster. Plus, the power of live also builds community. Look, you guys all in here right now, hi. You are all going to get to know each other so well over the next few days. And the community you feel and you get is second to none. Like, we get comments all the time about people that come to our training that they enjoy it and they've never experienced like a live event in Zoom, also streaming on Facebook, right, with all the activities that we have installed for you as well. Also, these give you accountability. So when you're in this group, you're going to find we're going to hook you up with accountability partners as well. And group is so much better than one-on-one, because if you're following me, let me know in the chat. Are you somebody who wants to transform other people's lives? Is that why you're here? Yes, says Susanna. Maria's like, yeah, lots of yeses, 100%. Lolita, Jenny, yes. So that's where using live video, whether it's streaming live into a Facebook group or using Zoom just like we are today and streaming that into a Facebook group, builds community, and you can serve more people, and you can move out of one-on-one and into group. And we have a consistent week. Every week we go live at the same time, except for during training week, which is this week. But otherwise, we are live at the same time every single week, unless it's a public holiday or it's, or I'm sick. But choose a day that you go live and consistently show up. Now, I know you're probably thinking to yourself, but what do I focus on? What do I teach, right? what should I be sharing in these lives? So let me share with you the things that I recommend that you do. And let's bring up the whiteboard. Where are you? iPad. Okay. It looks like the iPad's decided it doesn't want to play right now. Let's go back and click, close, start broadcast. Hey, plug in the power. See? Look, live and mistakes. But we just keep rolling with the punches. All right. Plug you in. Let's see if this is going to do it. Okay, it's doing the thing. All right, here we are. So what we have here is you. Hey, we don't want it that way, baby. Spin. All right, let's try that again. There we go. Okay, cool. So what we want you to start to think about is you have a method, right? You have this signature method that you teach people. So here is your, why are you not working? Because we've got to choose a pen and a color. Let's see. There we go. Here you have your signature method. Okay, now your signature method is the steps that you take people through. Okay, so it's, you know, all of these sort of steps here, and then you've got little mini steps. So this is your signature method that you take people through. Then out here, you've got somebody feeling pretty sad. They've got a problem, right? And they buy your course or mentor or coaching program. They go through the method that you teach them, and then they come out on the other side all transformed, really happy. Okay? So when you're thinking about what you should be teaching when you go live, just think, this program, how long, in the chat, let me know, how long does it take somebody to go through your signature method? What's the time period that you get, that people go through, right? 8 weeks, says Deborah. 90 days. Excellent. 8 weeks. So let us know in the chat. 9 weeks or 12 weeks, Andrea. Dawn, 90 days. Now, think about your live streaming, your trainings, the lead magnet that you put out there for people, right? You cannot teach that in a 10 to 15 minute live, or even a 1 hour live, or even a whole 5 days. So what you want to do is you want to take a small piece of one of those little lessons and you bring them out here and you teach them on live. And then you keep telling them about this other program. Eventually, see, what people pay for is speed. So when people buy your program from you, there's not a lack of content out there. You can literally Google everything. And someone's made a YouTube video on that. But what they don't have is the right order to put everything together. So people pay for speed. And we're going to dig more into your offer tomorrow, but I want you to start thinking about all the things that's inside your program and little tiny pieces that you can pull out to run a 15-minute to a 1 hour live every single week. And then on the end of that, make sure you include a call to action. Now, does everybody know what a call to action is? Yes? If you don't, let me know. But a call to action is telling them what to do next. Now, we're not always trying to sell at the end of these, but even if it's just as much as comment below, it's creating engagement on your live videos. So what you want to do is not only will that live video be great for the people inside the group, but then you can start chopping it up and making audiograms, podcast episodes, snippets, quotes, blogs. And I've got a guest coming on the podcast later on this year who's actually going to talk about how you can take one live stream and turn it into 92 pieces of content. So this one video that you do every single week is actually going to help people get to know, like, and trust you. Now, who, when they joined this program, just be honest, say yes or no, and it's totally okay. Who did a little social stalking and went to look at some of the other videos that I've made? Maybe stalked through the group, went out onto YouTube, went over onto Facebook. Yes, says Alan. You went and done some social stalking. Yes, Mary said yes. Exactly, because what that allows you to do is your content is always out there. It's just not in the right order. Now, here's where I see a lot of people going wrong. Now, who knows what a value ladder is? Yeah? Yes, stalking Maria. Yeah, Jade said I did. Susanna did it. That's okay, Susanna. You got plenty of time to go stalking. I went live for 365 days straight, so there's thousands of videos out there. All right, so here, who knows what a value ladder is, right? So you have this value ladder, right? And on this value ladder, down here, you're giving away some free content in return, usually for an email address, right? Now, when people give you their email address, they're a real living, breathing human on the other side of that long, with a little squiggly line in the middle, all those letters and numbers. That's super important because now we know that they're interested. That thing that you're trying to help people with, if they've at least typed in their email address, there's something up there in their brain that's saying, hey, I need help with that thing. Now, this is where I see a lot of other coaches and consultants actually slow their growth down because then they might have a tripwire, right? Then they might have a course, then they might have a group program, and then they've got their premium offer up here. And even if we go even higher, let's just undo. So course, and then you've got your premium or your high ticket, right? High ticket. And then up the very top, you've got your one-on-ones. Now, what happens is when we're speaking to people who are spending between $1 to say $47, the words we use at this point is a lot different than if we're up here at a 2K product, right? But if you are trying to let me know what your goals are. What is your actual goal in regards to revenue per month that you would like to hit? And let's say you're selling a $47 program and I divide that by, and I want to just get one sale for $2,000, right? $2,000 divided by 47, I've got to sell 42. Is that right? Or let's double check, 2,000 divided by 47, divided by Sally, divided by 2,000. I need my big calculator. I love it. Yes, 42 versus selling one. How much easier is that? Now, we've got lots of people in here. I know someone said 88,000 a month. 83,333 is $1 million business. So we've got some 5 and some 10K there. Now, even if you were here selling a $197 course, you still, for $2,000, you still have to sell 2,000, oh my goodness, divided by 197. You still have to sell like 20, right? So here's the thing. Start to think about your time and what you want to focus on. You should focus on selling this. Now, if you want to, here, you only have, we've got $10,000 is the amount, so you've only got to sell 5 $2,000 offers. How much easier is that than if you're selling a program for $197 and you want to make $10K, divide that by 197, you've got to sell 50. Right? So what I want you to start thinking about is focusing on this, your signature method. If we come back to here, your signature method is the one thing you should be focusing in on selling and pulling pieces of it out and teaching it live. Because when you focus on an offer at $2,000 and above, you are going to hit 5-figure months consistently very, very quickly. And I'm going to show you tomorrow how to break down that core offer and actually message it well, because it does come down to messaging. But if you're trying to build all of these things out, the messaging is totally different to when you are speaking to somebody who you're trying to sell a $47 offer to somebody you're trying to sell a $2,000 offer to. And I know, you know, the 80-20 rule, 20% of your products will bring you 80% of your revenue. And you need to stop focusing on trying to build all of these multiple funnels. Choose to go live, share pieces out of your core offer, and start to focus on your signature method, the thing that you will sell to people to get to like multiple 5 figures and 6-figure months. I remember when I used to think to myself, whoa, wouldn't it be great to make $30,000 a month? I literally had the post-it notes up in my office on like a 3 on one and a 0 on another. Now that just pays for my staff, right? But if I was only charging and selling $147 offers and low ticket offers, there is no way I would, one, have the time, because I would be so busy serving those people, and I wouldn't have the revenue to be able to hire a team. So who feels like they're wearing all the hats, right? You're super, super busy, yeah? Right? Wouldn't it be nice to hire a VA? And if you're selling low ticket, you also are holding yourself back from growth. Now, you do not need a massive following to make this successful. Have a look how many people are currently here in this room, and there's a lot of them of my staff. Some of you will be watching this out there on replay, but sure, the group might look big, but the engagement is micro. You don't need a lot of people to make good money. You just need to attract the right types of people. So let me know, are you a coach? Yes or no? Do you want to sell high ticket? Do you want to get the confidence to use live videos to attract your ideal client? And are you ready to start hiring yourself out of the jobs that you don't want to do? Well, if that's you and you want to go forth and transform lives and be part of my greater mission of transforming 33 million lives, and it's not through me having 33 million clients, it's by having a very small select few clients that go out there and transform others. And if that's you, and even if you're not yet there, do you believe you can be? Do you believe that you will give it no matter what to grow a successful business so that you can transform lives, so you can leave a legacy? Look at all of these yeses coming in. I have 350 women in my Facebook group. That's great. You're starting to put them in a container where you can serve those people. I remember when I first started using Facebook groups way back in 2015, and I would let everybody into the Facebook group. I would also just invite friends and get their friends to invite friends because I wanted a big number. But we're selective also over who comes into the Facebook group. Did anybody get a message that said you didn't answer the questions right, you can't get into the group? One, it also helps to trigger automation because, you know, I love me some automation. That's sexy automation. But we want to know that the people coming into our group are the right types of people, so that you don't need massive groups to have really high impact. You just need to be consistently sharing your message, consistently pulling little pieces out of the one program, and start by teaching it live. Now, we have some homework for you today as well. So let's chat about today's homework, and then we're going to come and get some key takeaways from everybody. Actually, let's do the key takeaways first, and then I'll give you your homework. So coming over to the Zoom room, feel free to raise your hands. I'm looking for 3 people to share their biggest key learning from what we've just covered this morning. So don't be shy and raise those hands. Andrea. Yes, Andrea, please share with us, what's your biggest key learning?
Hi, everyone. Well, just the fact that I don't need a big group, because I've been trying to grow my group, and that's so nice that I have a big enough group. And I might not have all the right people, so I might need to look at that. Thank you.
That's okay. And I've shut down my groups in the past. Sometimes it's better to archive them and try to invite people to a new group, so you know that the people inside your group are the right people, because I like to run the sexy numbers on how many people are in the group, how many are engaged, to know if my content's hitting home and attracting the right people. So we've archived and unarchived groups and kept inviting them to the new group. So it's okay to shut it down. If you feel that it's like more than 50% is the wrong people, then it's very hard to gauge, the quality of the people in the group. And there's nothing wrong with that either. When you unarchive and archive a group, it does send a notification out to people, and they will click on the link, and you'll have a little ad there that says, hey, we're moving. And you can bring them over to the new group. And those that are interested, they will follow. All right.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Angela, what is your key takeaway?
Hi. My key takeaway from today is really understanding that I can use the content that I've created and make it go further and further and further. I started a blog, and I recently started doing lives once a week, but I feel like I don't have enough content or enough original content. And so I'm struggling to build my group. I'm struggling to build my audience. And so you have inspired me to just keep going. And your whole idea of 365 lives it cracks me up, but I can see how it works. So that's something that I may try myself.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have to be as crazy as me and do every single day, right? But it works. Like, I've got so much content now. And some of it, I've grown out of. Like, as I've grown, my business model has grown, the types of clients I help has changed as well over time. But if I wasn't showing up all the time, people would forget who I was. Is it Athenia?
Hi, Peace. It's Athena.
Sorry, I butchered that very badly. Athena.
Yes. Hey, I just want to say thank you to you and your team. You have a dynamite team following up. Truly, truly love your automation. It's just good to see the levels in terms of what I need to do to really help to present myself in the best way possible as an online business. And so I'm new to this arena. I launched my online coaching practice in April, and I left corporate America making multiple 6 figures in the fall of 2020. So now I'm like flying, by faith and just trusting God to help me to put out all of the pieces together. And so I offer a total mind, body, and soul transformation. And my offering is definitely high ticket.
Yep.
Although I'm learning how to price, so it's not at 5,000 yet. I'm now getting 11,11. But what I've learned from the training that has most resonated for me is the one thing, and having that one signature program that you focus on, not having this whole suite of products, people really can't identify with what it is that you can do and what problems you can solve.
Yes.
And so that's one of my biggest takeaways throughout these last several months, is to let go of all of these extra things, the book, speaking, going out to this and that. Like, no. One channel, Facebook, one group, which I've created, and I've now grown it to 900 members. But what I'm hearing you say is every week to now teach a piece of my signature program. And I've been getting clients, like how my funnel's built out now, because I do lives and a lot of videos. They're hearing my story. I have the call to action, and I have appointments on my books. And so now I'm just seeing the potential from going to 5K to 10K, 20K very easily by following your suggestion, just by posting every week.
Yes,
so thank you.
You're very, very welcome. And, thank you. And, that's the thing, right, is when you start to focus in on the one thing, of course, you're going to need automation and email follow-ups and, making sure you're not letting leads fall through the cracks. But the top end of the funnel, those live pieces of content allow you to stay front of mind and tip of tongue. So that when people might not be ready yet, but if you keep showing up, that those lives, along with all the automation and the follow-up systems built into your back end, will make sure when people are ready, they remember you. You're the first person that comes to mind. When people think of automation and sexy numbers, I'm hoping they're thinking of me, right? And sparkly things. Now, can you see my team have got some backgrounds going on right now? Yeah? Who would like a sparkly background? Because you've turned up live, my team is going to drop a link for you to go and get your own sparkly backgrounds. There's moving ones and still ones, and we're going to get you all sparkling along with us. Whoop, whoop. So come prepared tomorrow with your sparkling backgrounds. So let's dive in now to your actual homework, shall we? So your homework will be, if you open your workbook, you can fill in the gaps at the top. But the first thing I want you to start to remember is, what is the highest converting lead magnet? It's this. It's teaching live. Okay? And I do it with lives, and then I run a 5-day training a few times a year. Okay, so that's where we will have a larger intake. We only open the doors to a very small amount of people. So that's what you do, is you have people dripping in, and then every so often you get a bigger intake of people, and that's through running a 3 or a 5-day event like what we're doing now. But remember, people pay for speed. So never be scared to give away too much, right? That's a scarcity mindset. Everything I teach is out there somewhere on the internet, but what people will pay for is speed. They will pay to get there quicker and easier than if they go at it alone. The second thing is, I want you to think about, how often are you currently going live? And let us know. And we are very much about making sure that you get committed to going live. And I want you to do a commitment statement and tell us what day and time you plan to do moving forward to go live. So what you will do is you will post that underneath the post that will go up inside the group. It usually comes up at about 12 o'clock midday Australian time. And you will comment under there. Now, we've also got a one pager or a one post. So inside your workbook, you can write it and physically write it. If you speak to Jackie, our mindset coach, she will be like, everyone should be writing. You will write the answers to the questions, snap a photo, and post that one page onto the thread. Also, every day we have a safe, quiet, private community group. There is no judgment. And I'm challenging every single one of you to go live for 5 days inside of the Facebook group. If you've never gone live before, I want you to make sure that you tell me it's your first. The one thing I regret is deleting my first live. Don't do it. Okay? Even if you save it to your phone, you will look back. So let me know in the chat who has say yes if you've gone live before or no if you haven't. But you will be going live as part of this event. So what you'll be doing on your first live is you're going to tell us, why did you join this boot camp? Okay, the second question you're going to answer is, after days 1's training, what are you going to do differently moving forward? And the third one is, what did you like best about day 1? Now, all of these you will go live in the group, and then you will snap a photo of your live, okay? Because then what you're going to do is you're going to head to the dashboard. Okay, so the dashboard will, you will scroll down, and it's not there yet, but it will be unlocked. Joyce, if you could just go and unhide the homeworks for us. But under the day 1 video, you will see a section to claim your home play badge, and you will also see a section to claim your live badge. Now, there are 8 home play badges to claim and 5 live badges to claim. And if you claim them all, you will also then be able to use those to then claim your certificate at the end to show that you have completed this training. Now, only 10% of people are going to make it to the end. Who are my 10%? Let me know in the chat. Are you going to do all of the homework? So what you'll see is it will look like this. You will click the start button. Now you will put in your name here, right? And then where you want your badge sent to. So you will put in your, name at email.com, and then you will upload a screenshot, one of your home play, and then the second one you will upload a screenshot. Let me just choose something really small, that one. And then the second one you will upload a screenshot of your live. So we just need a screenshot to show that you're live. Okay, then check your email and your badge will be there. So Joyce will unlock the section for us down the bottom here, and that will come in soon for you. So that'll be down the bottom after this training. All right, so look, I'm so glad. Yes, some of you have already claimed your first badge. That's amazing. So on day 2, we're also going to be discussing your 1 winning offer. Okay, so with your 1 winning offer, this is going to actually help you design 1 premium priced offer that will help you scale to 6 and 7 figures this year. And I'm going to give you the secret to how you can take that and create perfect messaging that will start to have your clients knocking on your door to work with you. Rather than you screaming out there trying to attract clients, this method is going to teach you how they're going to actually come to you. And when you join tomorrow, we're going to show you how to build out this offer so that you attract the clients that are also willing to pay you for your premium priced product. All right, so we also have homework prize draws. So this is the homework prize draw. So for everybody who actually completed the introductions. Now, we're still going to continue to do the introduction prize draw. So even if you're joining us late, still go and do the introduction, your biggest struggle, and also the reason why, your goals for joining this. And then we're going to spin the wheel for that every day through this, and there's some really cool prizes. So let's see who our prize winner for today is. Ooh! Yay! Nikki Kelly. All right, Nikki Kelly, you just need to give you some sparkles, baby. You just need to message your coach, your email address, and then we will organise to give you your prize. And then also we have the Sparkle fans. So those people who follow us on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, there's a few ticket entries there. And let's spin the wheel. All right, here we go. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Can you see your name on there? And it is Michelle Klaus. Woohoo! Yes, Michelle. All right, guys. So that is the prize draw. Don't forget that you need to do your homework. Not only will you get your entry into the prize draw for doing homework, doing your introduction posts, doing your live streams, doing your home play, because business should be fun. There's going to be 4 prize draws tomorrow, as well as that our team are watching those here live in the room so that those people can get a live interactive game prize as well, which is how 15 different types of lead magnets to give you ideas. So you want to turn up live if you think that prize is what you would like and be as interactive as possible. We are coming to the end of day 1. I am so excited that you have all chosen to join us, and we're going to be going dark really soon, and we're going to be hanging out with those people who made it live. And look at them all. Aren't they beautiful? Yes, they are. All right, so turn those cameras on, guys. We're about to go dark. We're going to do some live Q&A time with you, and we've also got some activities. So if you go into your workbook, you will see that there is a page like this. Get that ready because we're about to go dark and we're going to have some fun, do some breakout activities, and also there's going to be some extra prize draws available as well. So hang on in. But for all of those out there on the live stream who didn't make it live today, make sure that you register for Dr. Sparkle. Okay, so you do not miss another live. She will let you know right away when the dance party starts. And somebody says, what does go dark means? It means we're no longer live streaming. So what happens inside the VOZ, the virtual office space that we have here for you, stays inside the VOZ. It's private time. It's private time. So hang on in. This is the special treat we have for you for turning up live. But as always, guys, for those out there on the live stream, never let anyone dull your sparkle. Make sure you get at least one income producing activity done each and every day. And I'm excited for those who have committed to being the 10%, to being here at the end of the 5 days to celebrate, earn your badges, earn your certificates. All right, guys, now we're going to dance on out. So all of the people inside the VOZ, people can see you. Let's get our groove on with the Sparkle song as we dance it on out.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
Yeah, baby.
You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into
Come on into the light. We're going to have so much fun together.
I think that it's time you let that spark
We're all going to sparkle,
You've
babe.
been hiding in the shadows way too long.
No more hiding. We're going to get you out there on those lives.
Who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up?
All right, and sparkle hands as we head on out. Woo!
Shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself 'cause you're